Savannah Tucker, Pat Chung, Casey Valenti-Paya, and Sydney Woodley, beg your pardon, the 5 to start on the floor. Colorado State has Kendall Kinzer, McKenna Hofschild, Sana Strom, Sydney Meck, and Hannah Ronsick. And we are underway. Long Beach State wins the tip. They start with the basketball. Valenti-Paya out to Tucker. There's a 3 on the way from Sanier. Layup there, and Woodley puts it in to get the Beach on the board.
That was phenomenal.
Now Hofschild doing her thing. Over to Kinzer, who ties the game quickly. Colorado State 8-0, undefeated. Averaging over 75 points per game, and see here they're starting 5. McKenna Hofschild leads the way for them. 22.5 points per game. And on the other side for Long Beach State, Savannah Tucker, their leading scorer, just over 16 points per game.
You know, already I'm seeing that this is where Savannah was saying, you know, one thing that we want to work on as a team was playing at our pace. So just slowing down, keeping the momentum, and then playing at their pace, which is fast.
And Long Beach State, a team under Amy Wright, they want to get shots up quickly in their possessions. Woodley out to Tucker. Got about a 3 on the drive, tucks it away, gets it off glass. Nice aggressive play there from Tucker.
That was super aggressive, especially the way that she got to the basket and finished it. Finishing is important.
And Beach taking their second lead here. Strom has it, 10 on the shot clock. Now 5 to shoot. Kinzer for 3. Drains it. Nothing but net.
Yeah. Goes back. Defense. Got to defend that three-point line.
Woodley with a nice step in the spin in.
That was a phenomenal finish.
Put a little English on that thing to get it to roll her way.
Absolutely.
Devin, you played here back in the early to mid-2010s under head coach Jody Wynn.
Yes, I did. It was great. A great time. Different time. But it was a fantastic time. I love Jody. I love Derek. Jeff was the assistant coach. Laura, it was a great time.
And just left before the team went on to win the Big West, their last appearance in the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
A foul going against the Beach. They turn it over to Colorado State. Long Beach State made their last 3 shots here. But the Rams have the 8-6 lead. Still early here in the first quarter as Hofschild brings it up for the Rams.
Yeah, it's a pretty early foul too. You want to get low and really move your feet.
Jumper there is good. Hannah Ronsick, the Sioux Falls, South Dakota native, makes it 10-6. Rams up by 2 possessions. Valenti-Paya on the drive, spins in the paint. She puts it in.
Their finishes right now at the rim are amazing, even through the contact. That is important. That is what coaches stress, is playing through the contact. They are doing that right now, and they're doing it phenomenally.
And not settling for jump shots either.
Yeah, exactly.
Hofschild drives now, gets inside, and she does the same.
Same thing.
Pretty good scoring first quarter here to start it off. Sanier hits the jumper from the elbow.
A great matchup, like we kind of both said in the beginning. A great matchup.
Hofschild looking to answer. She does. A shooting clinic to start the Beach Classic.
What I will say is they have to find her, though. They have to find her in transition. She will let that thing fly.
Woodley comes up short. Hofschild pass almost tipped away. Kylan Crocker off the bench. Back to Hofschild. Open look. And Ronsick knocks down the 3. Rams 7 of 8 to start this game. 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Up by 7. Tucker Trapp lost it. Valenti Paya ends up with it, though. Saunier, corner 3. Off the side of the backboard. Chases down her own rebound.
Great offensive rebound.
And misses again, though, and Rams can add to their lead. Another 3. This time, Sydney Meck, grad player from Inglewood, Colorado.
Communication is key for this as well. They have to talk just a little bit more on the defensive end.
All of a sudden, the Rams running away with this thing. Here early on, another jumper. They are on fire, and Amy Wright has no choice. She's got to call a timeout. It's a 12-point lead for Colorado State, and it's going to send us to a break over a month. And they'll have a bunch here at home over the next week. They play tomorrow again, hosting Pacific, also in this Beach Classic. And then next week, they got a date with number 6 USC. They're coming down the road. That's going to be a tough one.
That's going to be a tough game, but I think they are ready.
You've been watching Juju Watkins at all?
I have. I actually have.
Well, we'll get a chance to see her front and center here at the Pyramid.
Absolutely.
Well, right now, Devin, the Rams on an 11-0 run over the last minute 47. They are 9 for 10 to start, 5 for 6 from 3. And what does Long Beach State have to do to stop them?
They have to get up defensively even more. That was phenomenal, the way she got up on her.
Woodley, the steal and the score.
With the finish. Wow.
Nice way to start coming off the timeout. I'm sure that's what Amy Wright was hoping for. So that ends the run at 11-0. Colorado State, though, still 8 for their last 8 as Hofschild gets it off to Meck, who travels, and that's back-to-back turnovers.
Great defense. You don't want to give McKenna too much space when you're defending her because she, again, will let that thing fly.
So we see Cheyenne Givens off the bench, brings it up the floor for the Beach. And then Jada Crawshaw called for the travel. A couple of subs here. Tucker and Saunier come back in. Woodley and Chung go to the bench. Divine Matthews also in the game for Long Beach State. Strom back in for Colorado State. Meck goes out. Take a look here at the replay. That steal from Woodley.
That was a great steal.
Hofschild behind the back. Kick out. 3 on the way. And a foul. It's going to send Kaylin Crocker to the free throw line.
It's important defensively to move on a string. You have to move on a string.
See the replay there, that foul just
didn't
give her the space to land.
Getting out there sooner, keeping your head on a swivel is important as well so you can see where she's at. Man and ball is important.
Kaylin Crocker misses on the first free throw. She's a grad transfer from Cal. She went to high school down in Southern California here. Not too far down the road at Mater Dei.
It's a great high school.
Rams up 24-12. She's trying to make it 2 out of 3 from the line. And she does. 25-12, Colorado State. Crawshaw, offensive foul. It's back to the Rams.
She was set and ready for that, unfortunately. She was ready.
Third turnover of the quarter for Long Beach State. It's been pretty clean for both teams so far, as that one misses in the lane. It was Marta Lamina. And that one doesn't go for the Beach. Back the other way. Rams.
The way they pushed that ball, though, was great. Great momentum, fast pace, which is exactly what Coach wants. In transition, going.
Megan Boyd misfires on the three, just the second miss in 7 tries from beyond the arc for Colorado State. Cheyenne Givens has it. Gets a screen from Devine Matthews, but Matthews called for the offensive foul. What'd you think there?
All right. That one's a little shock.
Yeah.
It's a little shocker.
Looked like a clean screen.
Yeah,
I didn't see her moving much.
It did.
Let's see the replay. Maybe the contact comes just, she needed to be set just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit sooner.
3 from Boyd is good. Big answer for the Rams, and they're on a 16-2 run, up by 16. Valenti Paya, though, with an answer of her own.
That's a great shot.
Really a back and forth first quarter. Quick shots in these possessions. A lot of movement. Here's another 3 from Boyd. Rolls off. Crawshaw the rebound.
You know, in the beginning of the game, Beach moving the ball really well, driving, getting to the basket, strong finishes. That's something that they can continue to do.
Givens doesn't go. Look at Devine Matthews.
Great rebound.
Well, missed it, though. Ends up with the Rams, and then a foul going against Colorado State. Well, there's the size of Devine Matthews coming into play. There were nothing but green jerseys under the basket, and somehow she came up with it.
Great rebound. Hunting that ball down. But as we know, we have to finish.
Tucker. No. Matthews again on the offensive glass. A jump ball called, and it's going to go to the Rams. Now, Devine Matthews, biggest girl on the floor right now, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall. You said you were 6'3" when you played, but you're not 6'3" anymore?
I'm not 6'3" anymore. I've shrunk some. You know, basketball will do that to you.
Oh, jump ball going right back the other way. Matthews at the free throw line.
Great way to be that outlet.
Somehow Valenti Paya finding Tucker down there. She was wrapped up, double teamed, and she gets fouled.
See, and that's great. I really think the key for the Beach right now, especially going back and forth threes, driving in, getting to the rim, drawing that contact, drawing a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for Long Beach State. Tucker about to shoot 2, misses the first. I missed them both. Well, Tucker, good free throw shooter this year at 83%. The team just at 66% through their first 6 games.
I'm loving the pressure.
Hofschild able to escape it. Kinzer.
Hands up communication. Hands up communication. They have to talk just a little bit more.
Kinzer underneath. Nice find, and the lay-in for Ronsick. There's Woodley. Crawshaw, a little bit wild, setting up a wide open 3.
Phenomenal
Givens
ball
knocks
movement.
it down.
In transition, phenomenal ball movement.
12-point game. Colorado State 30 first quarter points. Chung.
You have to grab the ball first. It's one of the biggest things that Jody used to always tell me.
Well, Chung unable to get the rebound there. Sets up this 3 for Hofschild, and she takes advantage. 33 first quarter points for the Rams. Crawshaw, nope. And now a dark shot clock.
Thought I saw a little bit of contact there.
Well, would have been a foul from Hudson. Now Hofschild for another 3. In and out. And that will end the first quarter, a high-scoring first quarter for the Beach, but an incredible offensive first quarter for the Rams. They're up by 15, 33-18 in Long Beach. Fire from three in that first period.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what switching to a man-to-man defense would do against Colorado State.
And so Colorado State begins with a basketball. They shot 67% in that first quarter, 64%, 7 of 11 from three. And their first three of the second quarter doesn't go. Almost goes out of bounds. Long Beach State has it as Chung brings it up the floor. 33 first quarter point for the Rams. Quick math, I think that puts them on pace for 132 points, I think. Or 100, yeah, 132.
It's a great drive. You have to be strong to get in there. That is a great drive. I think that might be the key to their game.
Right there, it's Crawshaw on the drive, and she'll go to the free throw line for two. And we'll take another look at that drive right here. What'd you like so much about it?
The strength. The strength. She went in there unafraid, knowing. Did you see the look on her face? You couldn't tell her she wasn't going to miss it.
Crawshaw makes them both.
Great.
13-point Rams lead now. Ronsick brings it up the floor. Tucker trying to get her hand in on Strom. Nice save. And Meck misses the layup. Here come the Beach in transition. Valenti Paya pulls up, knocks it down.
Great shot. Great shot. Tucker is defending really well. She's getting low. She's sitting, and she's moving her feet. You can't back up when you're defending her. You just can't. You have to sit, get low, and stay up on her.
And somehow that rebound finds its way into Strom's hands above the three-point line. Kinzer can't turn it into points. Another foul. We'll take a look at the matchup history between these two schools, these two programs. The fourth time they've ever met up, but the first time in 20 years. The Rams have won the previous three opponents, or previous three matchups, rather. It was November 28th, 2003, the last time they played, as Long Beach State turns it over. Rams up 11. 8:15 to go, second quarter. Hofschild gets it out. Kinzer back to McKenna. Ronsick pulls up for the elbow. She drains that shot. It's the first points of the second quarter for Colorado State. Tucker, just 2 points so far for the Beach's leading scorer. Chung able to clean up.
Great way to clean it up.
Tucker for three. Chung getting in the mix again. Valenti Paya, it doesn't go for her. And the Rams have it. Hofschild up the floor, already into double figures. She's got 11 points. All the way to the hoop, and one.
They have
13
to find
and
her.
counting.
They have to find her.
And she just looks so comfortable handling the ball, too. And that's not an easy basket down there with the contact. She kind of got herself underneath a little bit.
Both these teams are starting to drive at each other just a little bit more.
Hofschild, free throw, good. 22.5 points per game, 90% from the free throw line. She's a 53% three-point shooter. And on top of that, she has 70 assists in 8 games. I mean, what are those numbers?
She finds her teammates very well. You can tell when she's coming down court, she is seeing the entirety of the court and already mapping out where her teammates are and finding them really well.
Here's Woodley for three. Doesn't go. A lot of contact underneath there. No whistle. And then Chung gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
There it is. These second chance opportunities, they are doing great rebounding.
Chung hits the first, her first point of the game, and makes it a perfect trip from the line.
Talking with Chung earlier, one of the things that she said that they wanted to focus on and work on was rebounding offensively, and they're doing pretty great on these second chance opportunities.
Not one misfires, so Rams not quite as hot shooting here in the second quarter as they were in the first. Beach trying to take advantage. Get back into this thing. Valenti Paya doesn't go. And it's out of bounds. Going to stay with Long Beach State. Another second chance opportunity. That's 5 offensive rebounds already for Long Beach State.
I would love to see them move the ball just a little bit more and not be so fast. Get that ball movement.
And we see an offensive foul. So the Beach turn it over. 6th turnover of this first half so far. An offensive foul going on the Rams. Back the other way to the Beach. And it was Chung who drew the charge.
That is phenomenal. That's part of Furious. That is part of Scrappy, because taking a charge is not easy. And it's pretty painful sometimes.
Yeah, they call it the hardwood for a reason. So Gibbons brings it up for the Beach. Devine Matthews just went to the bench. Matthews with a couple of fouls to her name. 15 to shoot. Gibbons had it knocked away. Keeps possession. Cross-shot three. Yes.
Great shot. Great ball movement.
And it's an 11-point Rams lead. And that ended a little 0 for 4 drought for the Beach. They hadn't hit a shot in almost 3 minutes before that cross-shot three. Can't go cold like that against this Rams offense. Hofschild kicks out three, no good. Beach have a chance to go on a little run here.
This might sound a little elementary. However, Long Beach has to get their hands up on defense. They have to close that vision for her. She sees, I'm going to keep saying it, she sees very well. So getting those hands up.
Does.
Yeah. Getting those hands up is really important right now. Hand down, man down. So I would love to see them get their hands up defensively. Even higher, as we would say. Right now, hands up.
We saw one hand up there from Woodley. Hofschild steps back. Clanks it off the right side of the rim. Under 5 to play, second quarter.
A little more spacing offensively for the Beach, too, would help because they're all jumbling together on that wing. They didn't have enough spacing, so all the defense is just right there in that pocket. That was a great finish.
How about that? Gibbons off glass. And it's an 8-point game and an 8-0 run for the Beach. Hofschild to the hoop. Good defense underneath. Missed it badly. Gibbons on the run. Sidesteps a defender. And they wave it off and an offensive foul.
All right.
Cheyenne Gibbons called for the foul. And that's
it up defensively.
And we begin here. 4:32 to go in the second quarter. Layman's got it. Layman, excuse me.
Playing man defense.
Layman misses the layup.
Great rebound.
Have you noticed a difference with the man defense?
I have already.
Crawshaw lost it on the drive, but it's Woodley now. And here's Tucker.
You got to cut hard. Even if she stops you, you still got to force yourself through that to clear that space up.
Valenti Paya gets blocked, and then a foul, so Colorado State basketball. Substitution here, Devine Matthews back into the game. She's playing with 2 fouls right now, so something to keep in mind. Crawshaw to the bench. Rams 0 for their last 5, and their scoring drought now almost at 4 minutes. Ronsick against Tucker.
Matthews
Strong for 3.
Up. Great charge. Great charge. Hands up. She got low. She stayed with her. She moved her feet, slid right over, and she was set. Phenomenal.
Another Colorado State turnover, their 5th, and it keeps their drought going. Nullifies that 3. Woodley loses her footing. Tucker able to save it. Valenti Paya.
Cut hard. That's a hard cut. Opening up, taking the defense with you down. When you cut hard, you draw the defense. Same thing with popping.
Woodley's pass a little too tall, so it's out of bounds, and Long Beach State turns it over. Their 9th giveaway. Those are starting to pile up a little bit for the Beach. We saw that turnovers were somewhat of an issue for them in their first 2 home games this season.
Yeah, just a tad. But I do believe as they find their rhythm, they play fast pace, but still having a momentum and a flow to you will really help that. Because sometimes when you play other teams, sometimes you get sped up even faster.
Oh, another takeaway. Gibbons underneath. Miss the layup. Woodley gets it and puts it in.
I got a little too excited on that because that was a great putback. That was a phenomenal putback. Wait for her to be there. She ran with her teammate and she was ready. Something I used to love to do.
And it's a 10-0 run now. And we've got a backcourt violation. So Long Beach State on a 10-0 run to make it a 6-point game. Colorado State led this game by as many as 16. It was 28-12. And Long Beach State on a 20-10 run since.
They are hustling. They definitely turned up the heat. I might say Matthews brings a little to that.
That's why it's important to keep her out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
She had to go to the bench for a bit with 2 fouls. Look at that give from Matthews, but Valenti Paya has it knocked away. And then Matthews going to be called for that foul, and that is number 3 already with 2:21 to play in the second quarter.
Look, I know what Matthews was thinking. She was thinking, let me go in there and get this offensive rebound just in case.
See a replay here of that foul.
She was running for the ball. She was running for but you got to be able to see also where the opponent is. I can relate to that.
Called for a few offensive fouls in your day?
A few.
Crocker back to the free throw line, and that ends the scoring drought for Colorado State. Let's remember this. They went 5:06 without a point here in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 6 seconds. That's quite the turnaround from what we saw offensively from them in the first.
That is. Long Beach has definitely turned up the heat defensively.
And how about this 33 first quarter points for the Rams? You know how many they have in the second quarter? 6.
Wow.
Foul there. Cheyenne Gibbons going to go to the free throw line.
Just going to say it. Long Beach has to keep getting to the rim. Getting to the rim. The drive wide open, baseline. Perfect way to draw a foul.
Yeah, not much from the outside for the Beach in this quarter. We've seen them get inside quite a bit. Givens hits the free throw.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Every time they've gone to the rim, something successful has happened each time.
Certainly seems like most of the time it has.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Colorado State, do you recognize that, and what do you do then to defend that?
Getting lower on defense earlier. I know it sounds like a real cliche, but you have to come ready. I do know that coach was talking about how they do bring that post presence. So Matthews being in foul trouble kind of negates that.
Meck back into the game for the Rams. Hofschild's got it. Drive to the hoop. And met there and fouled by Valenti Paya.
Got to be set early.
Free throws coming here for Hofschild. Second foul on Valenti Paya. He's the second Beach player to pick up multiple fouls. Nobody in any foul trouble on the Rams side as Hofschild puts in the first.
That is crazy.
So 15 now for McKenna. It makes them both.
Great free throw shooter as well.
Yeah, over 90% on the season. McKenna transfer from Seton Hall.
Great drive.
Givens misses there. Five and a half minutes since the Rams' last field goal.
You can't watch. You cannot watch her. As soon as you see her, you got to find it and need to get out there, hand up.
Ronsick hits the three. First field goal for the Rams in over 5.5 minutes. Givens with a foul.
And one. And one. I think she had about 3 defenders around her.
Cheyenne Givens now with a team-high 9 points in this first half.
She came off that pick and pop strong, straight down the middle, and finished it.
And Givens completes the three-point play. So 10 points for Givens, first Beach player into double figures. 8 points for Woodley. 7 points for Valenti Paya. Savannah Tucker still being held to just 2 as we see a foul going against the Beach.
That was good, but I will say I like how Givens planted her feet, and instead of giving her space on defensive, she stayed down.
Lemana, the free throw, good.
As a team, they shoot well from the free throw line as well, right? Yeah.
And Colorado State, 82% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah.
As a team. And they make it a 10-point game again, just over a minute to play second quarter. Givens 3. Off glass again.
Off the glass.
Again. Second time she's done that. Give her 13.
Got to run out.
Can't answer. Crawshaw cross court. Givens picks up her dribble. Under 30 seconds, first quarter.
Chung in there fighting to be that relief.
And Crawshaw on the drive draws the contact. So free throws here for Jada Crawshaw. 23.9 seconds left here in the second quarter. And Hofschild's going to get a breather here for the final few seconds of the quarter.
You can tell the difference that Matthews makes when she's in. Having that post presence offensively helps. Typically, defense will really crowd that area. It leaves more open for the outside shooting, driving, because they're so concerned with the height, the post player. So you can tell the difference in their offensive play now.
Crawshaw makes the free throws. 5-point game. Dark shot clock. Rams can hold it for the final shot. They won't. Woodley the steal to the basket all alone. Second time she's done that. 3-point game.
Great finish.
What do the Rams have here? Early deep shot doesn't go. Tucker can't get it off in time. And that ends the first half. The Beach at 1 point down by 16. And they go to the locker room down by only 3 against the undefeated. And she's going to toss the ball in to get things started here in this third quarter. Undefeated Colorado State coming in at 8-0. Long Beach State 3-3. 3-point game, and we're underway. Beach starting with a basketball. Valenti Paya.
Great shot, patience. They moved at their own speed on that.
Valenti Paya into double figures with that 3. She's got 10 points.
Let's take a look at what they're in.
Nice defense.
Great
Chung
defense
on Hofschild. Game tied at 46.
Oh, wide open under the basket. Way to find her. Way to still get it up. That is key. She didn't stop. She still followed through on that. Drew a foul.
Now how about this? Long Beach State, they were down by 16. That 3 to tie was the first time they tied it up since being down by 16. Now they got a chance to take the lead.
I mean, what did we say? Anything is possible at the Beach Classic.
Tomorrow, Long Beach State will play Pacific. And tomorrow night, this Colorado State team will play UC Irvine here following the Long Beach State game. And how about that? Ball's going to stay with Long Beach State.
You know, so often you don't see teams really try to get that rebound when they're up there shooting those free throws, but Long Beach, that effort, it paid off.
Chung from the corner. Didn't go.
Great
Offensive rebound.
Go right back up.
So 1 point lead for the Beach. 17-point swing in this game.
Woo! Way to be in that gap, and look at what it resulted in, and a finish. Wow.
Another fast break layup for Woodley. Sydney Woodley, 13 points now, 6 of 8 shooting. No answer there. And the Rams, after some great shooting from 3 to start, they've gone cold here in this game. Crawshaw puts it up, doesn't go.
Could have moved the ball just probably a little bit more on that.
Yeah, she got the ball. She passed up the shot at first and then decided to take it.
Yeah, a little more ball movement. Looking at this game, the ball movement has been really effective for the Beach.
Olivia Moore coming into the game for the Beach for the first time. Valenti Paya goes to the bench. 49-46, Long Beach State, 8:10 to play third quarter.
Defense is key. Defense wins games, and Long Beach is coming out really hard defensively right now, and it's great to see.
A nice play there by Straw. Moore was with her every step of the way.
She was. Can't do anything about that. That was great, and she didn't foul, so that we can't ask for anything better.
Gibbons with a fake.
Look, I got a little excited again because that was a great fake. The patience, though. Patience is if you play your game, play your game.
15 for Givens. And Moore coming back with it the other way.
Great tip on that ball. That is what happens when you have hands up. Even if you don't really know if you lose sight, hands up pays off.
Givens missed on the three, almost got in the mix there for the rebound. Kinzer underneath. Look at the block. Crawshaw knocked it away.
Even her jumping a little prematurely, but still able to come down and keep her hands up. That was a great block.
3-point lead for the Beach. Crawshaw to make it 6. Didn't go. Chung trying to wrap up Lamina there, but
that was a good shot.
Rams have it. Hofschild gets free, puts it in.
You have to be able to at least bluff. So even as she's driving, Tucker, if she would have just did a little bluff at her, it probably could have deterred her.
Crawshaw down low, off the glass. Crawshaw's got 9.
That was a great move. I would like to see that.
Hofschild misses the layup there.
Literally how Givens stepped over it on that drive deterred her. Instead of staying on the opposite side, she stepped up, filled that gap on her drive.
Crawshaw misfires from 3. Rams have it, down by 3.
It's a little hard, but Chung could have had that rebound if she just would have positioned herself right in front of her. Just do a nice little quick step in front of her, and that would have been hers. She was in a great...
How about that? Hofschild can't believe that was called out. Last touch by her. And looking back now, that block from a few possessions ago.
Literally how she went up a little prematurely, came back down, still kept her hand up. That's what resulted in that block. That is how you continue through the play.
A nice play there by Crawshaw, who's been a big factor in this one. Devine Matthews with 3 fouls into the game. Feeds Tucker underneath. And Savannah Tucker going to the free throw line.
Great cut, great cut. What I really love about Long Beach is when they do cut, especially from Tucker, as she's cutting strong. She is moving with intent to get that ball and finish.
Savannah Tucker going to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the line in this game. And again, with the Beach's leading scorer, just 2 points. And now 0 for 3 from the line. Looking a little frustrated there.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Mental is everything. We know basketball, any sport is 90% mental, 10% physical. Just staying in the game and getting back to what you do.
She makes the second, so splits the trip, and the Beach up by 4. Boyd, kick out. Lamina inside the free throw line, drains that. Givens spins, and Givens has 17.
Givens. I have no words besides Givens right now because that was a great move and a finish.
Boyd, deep 3, spun out, rebound, Valenti Paya. Beach up 4, looking to add to it. Woodley couldn't hit, and the rebound to the Rams.
That was a great find.
And here we go again. Woodley, steal and score for the 3rd time. And a timeout for Colorado State.
A way to get in that gap. Way to get in that gap. She's had a few of those.
After the Rams got out to that big early lead, a huge first quarter for them. Long Beach State has dominated on a 40-19 run since the start of the second quarter. They lead by 6, and Colorado State has the basketball.
Absolutely. They came out fast and furious in every way.
Amy Wright's got to be happy with what she's seeing so far. Hofschild spins on Woodley and puts it in.
You know, I'm not mad at that. She was on her the whole time. Her hands were straight up. What more could you ask for? That was a great follow-through and a finish.
18 now for her, and feels like if the Rams are going to get back into this game and start playing the way they did early, it's going to be McKenna Hofschild who leads the way. Valenti Paya, open look, defender fell. Doesn't go. Boy, the rebound.
It's a great shot. She took her time. She said herself, you just got to make them.
4-point game. Beach playing man. Valenti Paya, the tip and steal.
Great tip. Hands up, though. See what I'm saying? Hands up results in tips.
Givens. 10 to shoot. Tucker, triple teamed. 5 to shoot. Givens underneath. Tough shot. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. There's just 1 second remaining on the shot clock, so this is going to be tough. Pat Chung coming in for Givens.
Yeah, as Sydney is cutting, like I said earlier, you have...
Who's in the building? That is last year's Big West Player of the Year, Tori Harris.
You know, it's always great when alumni come back, players come back.
Are you speaking for yourself?
You caught that.
Well, with 1 second on the shot clock, Woodley unable to get it off. They wave it off. And, I mean, they might look at this, maybe not.
You know, I probably would have fought for that, too, a little bit.
Well, we see on the clock just 1 second, but we don't know exactly how many tenths of a second were actually available to the beach. I do believe it was under a second.
Right.
We only see the one. But nice shot there anyway. And now Colorado State with the basketball. Hofschild has it. Guarded by Woodley. Strom on the drive. Splits the defense. Lays it in. 2-point game.
Yeah. And one.
And one. Pat Chung.
This team is definitely gritty.
I'm a little confused by the score right now. In the building, it says 62-54. Pretty sure when Colorado State got that layup, it was 58-54 to make it 58-56.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go. Yeah, score is changing. And it is 60-56 Long Beach State. And Pat Chung about to shoot one to try to complete a three-point play. She does.
She was actually working on those earlier and shoot around. Paid off.
3 from the corner, and that's good. Kendall Kinsner, the Fresno State transfer. 2-point game. So we wind it down here in the third quarter. Woodley had it stolen. Hofschild, the steal. Tucker, look at the defense coming down the floor. She's called for the foul. And Hofschild will go to the line. What are your thoughts, Devin?
Yeah, you know, it was a little body contact. But she let's watch it. Yeah, their body.
I'd say so.
Yeah, that left hand.
Well, Woodley having it taken from her for a change. She's been the one to pick the pocket of a few Rams players in this one. And now Hofschild's going to shoot two. The tremendous free throw shooter. 3 for 3 from the line today. 20 points so far. And now 21. And this next one to tie it up.
I mean, she's a good shooter, good free throw shooter. Definitely down the line in the game. Don't want to foul her too much.
All right, tied up, 61 all. It's been a pretty close third quarter. Colorado State dominated the first. The Beach dominated the second. And this one, Long Beach State so far with the 18-14 advantage. Nice offensive rebound, Crawshaw, then the jump ball, and it's going to the Rams.
I got so excited right now because that rebound was great. Way to be there, great rebound.
What'd you like about it?
What the hustle to get there as her teammate. Again, I say it all the time. When your teammate is driving, you could easily go on the opposite side and follow her on the opposite side just in case. I used to call it the just in case. I don't know if people remember Alex Sanchez. She was my point guard. I always followed her just in case.
I think people definitely remember Alex Sanchez. As Kinzer pulls up from the elbow, doesn't go. Chung able to get the rebound. And Chung called for the travel.
Okay.
Long Beach State, 12 turnovers. They've really done a much better job protecting the ball, especially in this third quarter.
Yeah, what did they start with? Only 9, I believe?
Yeah, they had at least 9 in the first half. 3 on the way, no. And Croshaw has it go off her fingertips out of bounds.
As a rebounder, it is important to grab the ball first, not tap the ball, not do a slight little baby thing, but you have to grab that ball.
So the Rams with another opportunity. Kinzer open look for 3. No. That would have given the Rams the lead instead.
Yeah, they got lucky on that one because she was wide open.
Beach trying to take the lead back. Under a minute to play, third quarter.
You know, something I noticed about both teams is they play with emotion, but they do not play emotional. Both teams have had the same demeanor the entire game. You don't see them making any faces at any calls. They are just playing their game and getting to it, which I love to see.
Croshaw doesn't hit the rim on that little floater, and now Rams with another opportunity to retake the lead. They haven't led at all in this third. Hofschild changes that. 63-61 Rams.
There's no way that should have happened. I don't believe hands were up from what I've seen.
Valenti Paya with the answer.
That was great.
Under 10 seconds. Hofschild gets a good look, doesn't go, and this game's headed to the fourth quarter, tied up at 63. 63 all, as you see Hofschild there.
Okay, so.
Welcome back inside. There's the Beach Band here at the Beach Classic. Can't be a Beach Classic or a Long Beach State basketball game without the band. And what a fourth quarter we've got in store. Tied up 63 all as we get it started. Beach with the basketball.
You know, Givens is just truly impressing me. That is actually her career high right now with that last bucket, career high for Cheyenne Givens. She is doing phenomenally. The way that she even looks up when she dribbles, she has that ball on a string.
And 19 points for Cheyenne Givens. The transfer from CSUN, a new career high. Couldn't finish the three-point play, though, so it's 65-63 Long Beach State. Hofschild. I'm sure she's looking to take over in this fourth quarter, and she gets the Rams' first points of the period.
Yeah, you could already see her turning up her momentum a little bit, being even more aggressive than what she already was, because this is the fourth quarter.
Givens again, pulls up, deep 2, didn't go. Offensive rebound, yes. Valenti Paya somehow able to bring it out of the pile.
It's great that the Beach was still able to come up with that. You know, most times that doesn't happen too often when you bump into your own teammate.
10 to shoot. 5 now on the shot clock. Givens, step back 3 blocked, and a shot clock violation.
That was a great block. That was a great block.
Kinzer right on top of her. Savannah Tucker going to come back in.
ColoradoState basketball from the end line.
Rams trying to go on top here. Hofschild for 3. That's off the mark. Chung all alone for the rebound. Valenti Paya on the drive. Tough layup there, but she's going to the line.
Way to draw that contact.
So you mentioned that Cheyenne Givens has her new career high. Her previous was 17. A couple other career marks might be broken tonight. Casey Valenti Paya has tied her career high with 12. And there it is, new career high for Casey Valenti Paya, 13 points.
There it is. Way to get to that free throw line and knock it down as well.
Meanwhile, Sydney Woodley, 15 points, her career high 16.
Great
she might
rebound.
get it right here. She's got the rebound. 1 point lead for the Beach. Woodley flips back Chung. Open look, 3 on the way. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Valenti Paya, and then she gets fouled.
Great rebound. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot. I used to love rebounding.
Well, you'll love this number then for the Beach. They are now plus 11 on the offensive glass. 14 offensive rebounds to 3 for Colorado State. They've only turned those into 6 second chance points, though. So they've left some opportunities on the table. Rolls off for Tucker.
Yeah.
Hofschild takes away the offensive board from Chung. But then a foul on Chung, who goes to the ground. She thought she got hit in the face.
One thing I will say is seeing in Tucker, even though this might not be her best night, she is still going strong. She is still playing defense. She has not given up, and that's more. What more can you ask for? You're still being a team player.
Short jumper good, and Colorado State up by 1. Also want to mention as we see Chung bring it up the floor here, she now has 10 rebounds. It's her first ever double-digit rebound game.
She is gritty. She is scrappy. She was focused in shoot around. I wanted to pull her to ask her a few questions. She didn't want to leave.
Crossjaw called for the travel. So a turnover gives it back to the Rams, and that's another thing, too. This one now, it's a tight one here in the fourth quarter, and these unforced errors could cost either of these teams.
Yeah, and you do not want to foul them. This is where you dig deep and you really defend all the fundamentals you've learned, just like that.
Corner 3, buried. That's Lamina, the sophomore from Latvia. And it's a 4-point Rams lead. And Valenti Paya called for the travel. Back-to-back possessions, turning it over with a traveling violation for Long Beach State. Cheyenne Givens back into the game. Hofschild, 26 points. Just about her season average. Has it against Chung. Open look, doesn't take it. Drives instead. Missed the layup.
It's a great drive.
And now foul before Saunier can put that 3 up. This foul on Colorado State. Now, not a good time to do it, but Long Beach State's offense has gone a bit cold. 3 minutes now without a field goal and just 3 points so far in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got to stick true to what they were doing, which was driving, getting to the rim. That was working for them.
Yeah, but the unforced turnovers don't help.
They don't.
See if they can end that drought here. Givens to Saunier, to Chung. 3 on the way.
Great ball movement. You just have to knock it down. Great rebound attempt by Matthews.
Well, Devine Matthews picked up her 3rd foul in the second quarter, but good job, good game management by Coach Wright. And Matthews still sitting there with 3 fouls with 6:38 to play, so she's okay for the moment. Givens. And they're going to call her for the travel. A lot of contact there, no foul, and so it's the 3rd traveling violation here in the last 90 seconds for the Beach.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact, though. I think right here is where Beach needs to turn it up clap their hands, talk, hands up. You know what I mean? Like, get each other going defensively right now. This is the fourth quarter. This is where it really matters.
Crocker getting around the defense, and there's foul number 4 on Devy Matthews.
Yeah, she has to stay down. She was already there. All she had to do was stand straight up.
Crocker's going to go to the free throw line, and let's not forget, you see it there on the scorebook. Colorado State, they're undefeated. They're 8-0. So they know how to win games. You don't come in to a game here in mid-December at 8-0 by accident.
That's true, and you can see them turning it up. You can see them turning it up defensively, offensively, but also kind of to what I was saying too, staying at their same pace. Mm-hmm. They all have this even kill look on their face, like we're just here to do what we do and finish this game.
And on the other end, when you're Long Beach State, you're playing a team that's 8-0. You can't afford to make mistakes here in the stretch run of a game.
Mm-hmm. You have to focus on what you do, which is actually what a few of them talked about, which is what Chung talked about, Tucker talked about. You have to stay true to what you guys do. Focus on you.
And it's now a 5-point Rams lead. Still just 3 points in the fourth quarter for Long Beach State. We're about to hit 4 minutes into this fourth quarter. Saunier. Underneath for Chung.
Fantastic ball movement. The way that she turned around to see the court, to see where her teammates were, to see her down low was great. 7
points for Pat Chung to go along with her career-high 10 rebounds. And that pass from Hopshield behind Lamina Lamina was cutting to the basket, and Hopshield didn't think she was going to. So the Rams turn it over.
Yeah, Sydney is killing it at the top in those gaps. That is her sweet spot.
Swing it around to Chung. Into the paint. Givens for 3. No. Rebound. Saunier underneath. Lays it in. 1-point game.
That was great teamwork on that rebound.
What a way to start the Beach Classic. Timeout taken by Colorado State and Ryan Williams. And we're going to take a break with them. What a finish coming. 5:23 to play. The 8-0. One-point game, 5:23 to go, and Colorado State with a basketball. Devin Hudson, Jason Schwartz back with you. Good finish coming here to the opening game of the Beach Classic. Look at this steal again. Woodley. Hopshield, though, chases her down and knocks it out of bounds.
Good.
And as we have a quick break here on the action, a chance to tell you about our Hercules Tires strong move of the game. And here it is, the Cheyenne Givens and one. Great that gave her move. Her career high.
Great move behind the back, a tight in and out, straight to the basket. That was great.
And then back to gameplay here. Givens has the ball. That's not happening live right now. That's still the strong move of the game. Woodley out to Saunier. Down to Woodley all alone. Finishes.
That great high-low action. High-low action.
Saunier makes it 72-71. Long Beach State back on top on a 6-0 run over the last minute.
Saunier is being a great help offensively at the top of that key. Seeing the court, seeing her teammates, finding them down low.
Hopshield. And Woodley called for the block.
Okay, I would like to see that. I feel like she was already there.
Well, let's take a look right here.
Okay, she was still sliding.
Still moving her feet a little bit.
Yep. But she's doing phenomenal at the top. Defensively.
It's only the 13th foul of the quarter here on the beach, so Colorado State will inbound. And just like that, a fourth team foul. This one going against Givens. Now looking at some foul trouble here. Ronsick has 4 for Colorado State. Meck has 3. And then for the Beach, Matthews has 4. Valenti Paya has 3. Hopshield. That one didn't go. Ball into the hands of Woodley. Beach on the run. Tucker on the drive. Didn't go for her, and now the Rams with the defensive rebound.
It's a great drive, though.
Under 4 to play. Ronsick. Now to the left. Strom into the lane, spins. Puts it in off glass against Saunier. Nice play there.
That was a great play and a great finish. Saunier, that was great defensively as well.
Rams up by 1, 73-72. Beach trying to hand them their first loss of the season.
Which is quite possible. Yesterday we were talking about it just a little bit, looking at the stats overall and watching their style of play. They, with the fast, the furious, the in transition, they are both gritty teams. I knew looking at that, this would be a great game.
Givens the miss, and then not a great foul there at the end of that play. Yeah, that's right. We were talking about it yesterday, and you said it. You said it. I think this has all the makings of a really close game.
Absolutely. You can't look at, I mean, the record's fantastic, right? But you can't get so set on the 8-0 and the 3-3. When you look at them and you study both teams, this is a great matchup.
And of course, not to mention the fact that Long Beach State playing their first home game since November 12th and undefeated here at home. 2 very good wins to start the year here.
That absolutely. There's nothing like that home court energy advantage.
Beach went 1-4 on their 4-game road swing. Their one win, a 15-point win at Pepperdine. And they lost at number 5 Texas, at Fresno State, and at Cal Baptist. Rams up 2. Saunier, jumper, no. Chung able to volleyball it out to Tucker.
Which is great.
Tucker tries a 3. And rebound goes to Meck. Some pressure in the backcourt.
You know, I don't say it lightly, but Chung's energy and her grittiness to get down in there and even do that, playing through it all. Great offensive rebound.
I think there's a problem with the shot clock. They reset it. That layup never hit the rim. Yeah, that's what they're doing right here. That layup down underneath there, I believe it was Strom, went off glass, never hit the rim, but they reset the shot clock after the Rams came up with it. 2:47 here to play. Rams up by 2. You know, seeing Tucker take that 3, that last possession, you get the feeling watching Savannah, only 3 points, 1 of 7 shooting, but as this game stays close, it kind of feels like things are brewing where we might see a big shot from her down the stretch here, the team's leading scorer.
Absolutely. As long as she stays doing what she's doing, she doesn't get into her own head, she'll easily come back and help.
Ronsick, straight away 3, no. Matthews the rebound. She's playing with 4 fouls. 2.5 to play. Beach down 2 with the ball. Matthews on the outside. Woodley to Tucker. A little shove in the back there, no whistle. 10 to shoot.
Great
Matthews lost it. Finds it, jump ball, and it's going the other way.
That was a great face-up, though.
Devy, though, kind of losing control there, and another unforced error.
Yeah. Face-up. She could have took her baseline, but that was a great face-up, though.
Two minutes to go in this one. Beach down 2. Rams have the ball.
As I'm looking at them, they're not really talking, but this is her sweet spot.
Woodley.
The top.
Again.
The top.
Sydney Woodley for the 4th time. The steal and the score. It ties the game at 74.
I'll find another phrase, but the top is her sweet spot. Defending right
that
there.
That phrase is your sweet spot.
It is. Defending that at the top, getting in those gaps. But she also does a really good job of keeping her head on a swivel, and she clearly sees where her man and ball is at all times.
Not sure what just happened there. It looked like the Rams maybe wanted a timeout. They didn't give it to them, and now they have the basketball with the game tied 74 all.
And
Woodley with a tip, but Hofschild gets it back. 12 to shoot. On the drive. Tough shot. In and out. Valenti Paya the rebound. Beach can take the lead. Tucker down to Woodley. Lost it. It's going out of bounds. And it's going to Colorado State.
You got to be able to see there was someone behind her, someone in front of her. Probably not the best choice. The teammates can do a better job of getting in her vision so that she can see who she has.
By the way, look at the difference on the boards in this game. Long Beach State is plus 14, 45-31, out-rebounding the Rams.
They are killing it on the rebounds. They are getting in there.
Corner three, too strong. Tucker the rebound. Under a minute to play with the game tied. Woodley on the outside, down low to Matthews. Back to Woodley. Underneath. Ball's loose. Save to Tucker. They've got plenty of time on the shot clock. They can reset.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Foul going against Hofschild. Beach not into the bonus yet, though.
To your point, a lot of time on that shot clock. That's reset. Yeah, definitely.
And beg your pardon, that foul put the Beach into the bonus. So Valenti Paya at the line, 38 2/10 of a second left. And the first free throw is good. Beach lead by 1. Rams haven't scored in 2:47 now, down the stretch here.
Great job. Great job. That is so important as a player when you get to the free throw line in crucial moments like this that you make them both. She was calm, collected, poised, knocked him down.
The previous career high 17. And these two teams coming back out onto the floor. Givens not out there right now. The Beach with Chung, Valenti Paya, Tucker, Woodley, and Matthews. And Hofschild has the basketball. 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hofschild, wild shot, but she's going to get the whistle and go to the line for a chance to tie it.
But you know she knows how to use her body. That was a great use of her body.
Take a look at that. The shot never really had any chance. And by the way, that foul on Devine Matthews is her 5th. She's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, you know, as we said later in the game, you're going to want to watch out and not foul number 4.
Yeah.
She is here to finish the game. You can see it in her face. You can see it in the moves. I'm pretty sure the coach is looking to go to her in this last few seconds.
She's almost automatic from the line. One more to tie it. And credit to Devine Matthews and Coach Wright, the game management. And Matthews, she picked up 3 fouls early in the second quarter and doesn't foul out here until halfway through the final minute of the game. But Hofschild has tied it up from the free throw line. A timeout taken by Coach Wright, 32.1.
I would honestly say for the Beach, playing their game right now. Playing their game right now is important. That pace, all they need is one shot.
Do you wind the clock down here and try to play for a shot late in this possession?
Absolutely.
A little bit over a second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Game tied at 76.
They want to definitely get this last shot.
Chung with 9. A wild one. She's fouled. She'll go to the line.
That was great. That's exactly what you want to do in these moments. She has to knock him down, though.
Absolutely. 8.8 seconds on the clock. So didn't quite wind the shot clock all the way down. And Chung, whatever she does here, Rams will have an opportunity to answer. First free throw, no good. And Long Beach State 14 out of 22 from the line in this one. That was Chung's first missed free throw of the game. Got that one. 1 point lead and a timeout. Colorado State and Ryan Williams. So an opportunity to go up by 2. Yeah. Long Beach State has to settle for the 1 point lead. And it's going to be Ronsick to inbound. Givens back onto the floor for the Beach. Crossjaw out there as well.
High energy, hands up, moving the feet.
Here we go. Hofschild in the lane. Missed it off glass. The putback.
Got to get the rebound. They have to get a rebound.
And Long Beach State holds on. They hand the Rams their first loss of the season as they defend their home floor in the opening game of the Beach Classic.